Nollywood should not be a ground for BBL, bomb enlargement. Nollywood should not be a ground for people doing runs. Nollywood should not be a ground where people's dollars and these things are stolen in hotels and they generalize all these Nollywood girls. It's not a ground for gay lesbianism. It's a ground for creativity. Nollywood is not a ground for learning how to act. Many people come to Nollywood to learn how to act. They're supposed to come to the industry to better and hone your talent. Many girls are hearing Genevieve is millionaire or Motala, hey, billionaire. Many ladies, they now go and book with on and come deceiving themselves. We all have the different sectors. Everybody's welcome. But the fact is, find out whether you have a calling for acting. That your neighbors say, in doesn't mean an actor. You need some element of education to come to Nollywood. It doesn't really matter if you read medicine, they want to act. But for goodness sake, don't come to me when you are struggling because your trade stopped. Because most people, after mature no better. Now, no, now, for you to be a medical doctor, you need to have put in 6 years to become a lawyer. So why do you think you just come and say you want to act? These days, you know what happens? To a girl, whether you're fine or not, you have a jeep, and if you have two, hey, you book actress, because they want to use your car non-stop in that movie and another movie. They'll give you one role to play. People are barraging the industry because some want to sell sex, some want to sell their bodies, some want to do this and so on. It's not healthy for our industry. But everyone is welcome. But Instagram stars are the ones who are giving the industry a bad name. And I don't want anybody to join them because they have a little time and they'll phase out. Some of us cannot be written out of the history when it's told, or the story when it's told of Nollywood. You can't take it away that Kenneth Nebwe, Neck Video Links, made the first professionally produced home video. You can't take it away, 1992. You can't take it away for those who took part in the living in bondage. Just like you can't take it away from the fact that Tinsel Apart, which Pete Edochie took part in, was not home video, was cinema. So if you write a story now and say Pete Edochie is older than me in the Nollywood, I'll contest it because he came 4 years after. It wasn't a matter of biological age. So in Nollywood, I'm his senior. But if you bring cinema, of course, then you start going to Baba Hubert Ogunde in 1940-something or 1950-something. This is history. History has no romanticism.
I am senior to the movie industry. I mean, when I did Things Fall Apart in 1985, there was nothing like Nollywood. By then, Nollywood, there's an expression my actor always uses, Nollywood was slumbering sonorously in the womb of time. And it was 7 years after that Nollywood came on board with Living in Bondage. Yeah. I went round the world before Nollywood came. By the special grace of God, after I did Things Fall Apart, I was celebrated internationally. The BBC flew in here to interview me, then flew into America to interview Achobe, and Achobe said, Peter Edochie gave that role an interpretation after my heart. When he died, he was calling the Congo. 7 years after, Nollywood came, and when I retired from broadcasting, I joined Nollywood.
See, it's gone. I took the post, recipes posting it. He didn't make it. I just placed call and they said this so is. I shot a movie last month. This same night, River Niger. I went with my crew. We didn't use a life jacket. Because in my mind, I was like, our mind didn't even go to life jackets. Although one woman amongst us was saying she's a water person and she cannot enter into the rivers, I just told her that I don't care. So she was very scared. It's not like I'm innocent, but I know I'm very prayerful. So I told her to get into my boat, the boat with me. And we oh God. We used the boat to the other side of the shore. We finished the movie, we came back. At a point, my PA almost fell into that step water. And because she was seated at the edge of the boat, she almost fell into the water. We just thank God we dragged her back into the boat. So I don't, my mind didn't go to life jacket because it's just to cross it. It's a very deep sea, you know. I was at a point I was scared at first, but then I just said, God should just take criminal control. Guys.
Of these movies, I try to use Junior Pope's death as a plan to promote the movie. You know, go for
my people, this na social media stunts or prank, whether or not they call them. It don't make sense now. Do you know I practically cried for this Junior Pope? Eh? I said that I was sensing that his death, he knew he was going to die, because that video be like, say, you know what, go happen the next minute, make I made this video down. Listen to this fellow colleague, junior colleague, this comedian, I don't forget name. Listen to a narrative. Instead
of these movies, I try to use Junior Pope's death as a plan to promote the movie. You know, go funny because it's going to be a slap to the movie industry. Now, why am I saying so? Let's analyze this thing from start. Number one, Junior Pope entered River Niger, according to them. River Niger, not be small river, River Niger, without a life jacket. And on top of River Niger, he made a video telling the guy to slow down, that he's the only child and he has 3 children. And he was shouting. He made a video and a phone was on his ear, not making call. Oh. He was making a video and the phone was on his left ear, not making call. Okay. Few hours or later, Junior Pope, we call it saying don't die. Check the shirt when Junior Pope wear when they want him for water. It's not the shirt that we saw when he was in the river. That means say he had changed clothes before he can go die. Now they brought him from the river. We saw when the boat landed. Now the cameraman no show us when they come out Junior Pope. They show us moving. They show them moving some people, like 2 or 3 people, can't drop. Then the camera guy just they flash the camera. I don't want to post it here, but most of you have seen the video. If they flash the camera for ground, see the place we see Junior Pope here, see that guy. Why not focus on the dead body? Maybe we see Junior Pope don't die. No, you they film for ground. Yeah, people they shout, film the dead body. No. Next thing we see person they carry Junior Pope, say they go mortuary. After a while, we now see another scene. Somebody is upstairs filming where they carry him, they run, say he's alive. The next post again, we say the producer of the film, one of the movie producers, they shout for inside car. They film and say they won't carry Junior Pope, go back the river for rituals that he's on, that they took him to the mortuary. The mortuary attendant say he's unconscious. That him and that other guy, they're unconscious. They should take them back to the river for rituals. Now somebody die or get them unconscious. You are not saying take them back to the hospital. You are saying take them back to the river. I don't understand for rituals. I don't understand that one. Okay, now they don't carry them go there. They pass through the river. We didn't see them now beside the river. We saw them beside a house, a small house, like maybe shrine, maybe in a hut. People reach 1,000 inside there. People just when one died. When they're unconscious, the people are plenty trying to suffocate him the more. Then cameraman again see the film for ground. They just flash Junior Pope sitting down. This is somebody who is unconscious, sitting down. The next thing they carry him up, they come and flash for ground again. Then that's the end of the scene. Me, most times I hardly don't like to put my mouth in stunts, but this stunt is becoming too much. If this thing is a stunt, I'm mourning my friend already, so I'm very bereaved. So I know one another one say senior colleague. But if this Junior Pope stuff is a stunt, I swear God will punish you now. Or Lord, if this Junior Pope from the producer, that movie no will sell. That movie no will go anywhere. If this is a stunt, you can't be using somebody's life to do stunts. Because from my analysis as a content creator, as a filmmaker, that thing when they do so, no be when person die, they do one. If when Mobab die, we don't see Mobab dead body. When Dagreen die, did you see Dagreen's dead body? Which actor or artist don't die before when they need to show the person face? Which of them don't ever die? one of the things in content is creating suspense. We have not seen, nobody has a practical look. Even the one they show Insta blog for Telegram.